Hi, this is Michelle Anglisano. I am the co author of Methylation Madness Insight into the Biochemical and Personal Lives of Hypermethylators. And I was just sitting on my couch tonight thinking, before I found Dr. Doolin, which was about 30 years ago, I was suffering with panic and anxiety and tempers and OCD, stomach issues, all kinds of things, like I said in one of my other symptom videos. But I didn't, besides all that, with all that, I should say, I had no support. There was nobody around who I was able to talk to who, who had this panic and this anxiety and all these like strange feelings of my legs were jello, my brain was foggy, I couldn't catch my words in my head. And then I found Dr. Doolin, and in his office, I met an amazing woman who I talked about in my book shortly, for a little bit. And she was the first person who really understood what I was dealing with. I mean, it's pretty hard to live a life when you can't even breathe correctly. You're hyperventilating. You cry out of the clear blue sky. All kinds of weird symptoms. And so that was like, it was like the first, oh my gosh, I'm not by myself. And then I went into the office with Doc, and he read me. He just looks at my eyes and he read me, and I had my blood tests, and it was phenomenal what he did. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not by myself anymore. I felt a comfort. I felt like I wasn't crazy. And then I was also sitting here thinking, when Doc and I were writing the book Methylation Madness, it was quite a process. It took us 3 years to write the whole book. It's not that easy to write a book. We would go out to breakfast almost every Sunday, and I would have my turkey with my lettuce, with what did I put in there? Uh, Mushrooms and broccoli, and I would have toast. And he would get 2 eggs over easy with some bacon and some coffee, and we would just sit, talking about what our next step is in writing. And those of you who haven't bought the book, it's kind of like it's a mini medical book about methylation chemistry and genetics, and it is my mini autobiography, and it's for other people who are hypermethylators. And then it's also kind of like a conversation between Doc and I. So we say it's a book within a book within a book. But while I was writing this book, in order for me to get the biographies of these people, um, I didn't know them from a hole in the wall. So I ended up interviewing 4 of them, 3 of which I'm super close with, which kind of gets me to my point is having support um, with people who have the same symptoms as you, the same, or not the same because we're different, but the same type of chemistry, same genetic issues, is unbelievable. They are my sulfur sisters. And over the years, we've gained more sulfur sisters, and it's just ironic. It's just coincidental that they're all women, because men are hypermethylators as well. Um, but we have a thread that we talk to for years now. What, 3, 4 years, however long. And some days, you know, I'll have a symptom of just, kind of spacey and not being able to get my words, or a bit of a headache, or um, kind of hyperventilating a little bit. Um, I don't know, just interesting symptoms that I have, periodically. And we'll text each other and we'll just say, hey, do you have blah, blah, blah today? Or, are you feeling a little like on edge? Or, you know, but it's a different on edge than what other people who are not hypermethylators might have. Is your vision blurry today, or you feeling kind of like wired? How about no sleep and you're still going, going, going. So having these having this support system is so important, and that's one reason why Doc and I wrote Methylation Madness, because the support that you get when you hear people um, having the exact same symptoms as you is amazing. And Methylation Madness to me is not a book to make tons of money on. It's a book for me to give people who are suffering like I did, and on days I still do, but I'm so balanced now. I could kind of fix myself by eating coconut or having a piece of dark chocolate or something, and knowing that there's that support system out there is the reason. Having that support system is amazing, and the reason why this book was made was to help people who don't know what on earth is happening to them, like myself and like my methylation um, girls. And if you haven't bought the book yet, then that's okay. Know that you have support in me, and I'm not a doctor. I'm not Dr. Doolin. So I know as much as I know through 30 years of being under his care and just living with hypermethylation. I don't know all the genetics of everything and every tons of tiny little intricacies, but I know a lot about food. I know a lot about hypermethylation. So please feel free to PM me, reach out to me, buy the book, take notes all over the book. That's what I did even when I was writing it with him. And that's all I have to say. I just wanted to express my thoughts. So you have a great night, and hope to hear from you. Bye.